for you. Because we have not talked about it already. I can play it for you. Good evening.
Thank you.
The music. Let me play it for you.
I would please meet you once again.
Okay, so my name is Rolada.
Okay, please can you give us the account of what transpired in court today?
At the proceedings of today, we informed the court of what we discovered with respect to the email feedback that my client got over the elaboration of feedback. They responded and the website of the court in our time because an adjournment was taken for us to verify all these labs before we submit them. Only for the respondent and the website officer to submit two laboratory tissue-based post-MDN. When we went back and forth, the court expressed dissatisfaction with respect to what has been going on, or that the court eventually insists that we will have to pick an independent laboratory overseas that will not be known to any of the parties. So the court has now elected to pick just one that either of the party will not be aware of. We technically objected to it, and my client was given the deed to speak. And I told the court, after I spoke, we told the court that we may not be accepting that option. We may not be accepting the option of allowing the court to pick an independent laboratory that is going to tissue based. We are not going to be aware because there is a gender issue. My client has expressed fears and anxiety with respect to the gender issue of what transpired at the corona where same things happened and the result came back into the they have objected to it. And the only basis upon which my client has now seems to be accepting that option is very simple. He will be allowed to bring in his own private pathologist who will take his own sample and conduct his own private DNA. Why the government was
Papa, do you know that we don't want to drop our child for DNA?
because you go and do this.
Do you know that we don't want to drop our child for DNA?
It's obvious now, you don't know.
Let's hear this. I beg you, rewind it. We know that now. We know that. We've known that a long time now. I beg you, pull it back. Let me follow this one.
Because there is a gender issue. My client has expressed fears and anxiety with respect to the gender issue of what transpired at the corona where same things happened and the result came back into the they have objected to it. And the only basis upon which my client has now seems to be accepting that option is very simple. He will be allowed to bring in his own private pathologist who will take his own sample and conduct his own private DNA. Why the government pathologists will be also present to pay for the cost. And so the court will go and do this. My client wants to do this. The reason is not far-fetched. My client made it clear to the court that the respondent to me, Cynthia, has done a private DNA. She has done her own private DNA. He should also be given the opportunity to do his own private DNA. Like the court do an independent home to ascertain the paternity of the boy. To be going back and forth. And the court saw reasons because and we made it clear, if they are not going to accept our option for us to take private samples for the purpose of doing our own private DNA, since they have done their own private DNA and they have refused to publish the results, then my client gave me the instruction to file notice to discontinue. We got the case. Let it be clear that because my my client insists that he does not have, he has confidence in the court, let's be clear, but he does not have confidence in the Lagos State officials from whatever ministry that will be in chain of custody of the samples because of what transpired in the coroner inquest. So our verdict is very clear. So in view of this, the court now said, okay, it's going to give us a very big short adjournment. The matter has been adjourned to 5th of May 2026 for us to see if the respondents are going to accept the applicant bringing in his own private pathologist to take samples from the boy too and from the deceased son, so that he should clear his own doubts, because we are relying on, we are trusting the integrity of the court, but my client does not trust the integrity of the official.
So status that is it. I saw the thing take go.
Thank you. That's very interesting. You know, are we gonna discuss about this later? Or you wanna do something else now?
Yeah, you guys can discuss about it now if you want to talk about it. You guys can talk about it because he does this someone. This Nigeria government, they really don't want to give Mohbad justice. Anything that is, you don't believe they just swear putting this boy. They just want to make it everything they frustrate for the family. And what thing they just want to be that one. Because you see these people, the government, the person who wanna say, who wants to make it go do the DNA, no go stay anybody where they for do. This person ain't bring cancer hospital come for us. So now carry cancer hospital come for us. Let's not cancer test they want to do. He finish for there. You know what for there? They say girl you want to take permission from now.
Why is it that we don't want to? Why is it now we don't want to drop our child?
I'm just tired. This guy don't do private DNA already. Okay, if you want to do it that way, the man, the family is not even arguing with you. You can go and government can go and do their own. We don't care where you want to do it. But allow this, the family we want to say picking. We don't let the family do their peaceful DNA. I mean, they see do their own private shop for themselves. They don't care the result when I want to break up for them. They don't send the result when I want to go give them. Okay. If you want life for them, make them they show themselves. Now, not be Lagos State police want to accept picking when it be their own. Why are you guys making it difficult? Why you know you carry the picking, go give people who get picking? For once. You want to put picking for this people family body. Okay, carry picking, give them and make them go do test now. Now, wala for you. This guy. But I don't feel they talk now. Mona they talk pico. Emma Binu. Jesus.
Take it easy, take it easy. So, Spicy, this girl, yeah, she never wanted to drop this baby at all. Sorry, Moibo, never, from day one, she has insisted. All this one that she's playing saying court order when she goes to TVC or Arise. So, for entertainment purpose. She's not planning to drop that baby, as far as I'm concerned. All I'm concerned about is that court there don't cheat Mr. Lover. You know, me personally, I've made up my own mind. That child doesn't belong to Mohbad. It doesn't make any sense to believe otherwise. You know? It's not complicated. You know, as far as I'm concerned, that's half justice, in a way. We're almost there. You know, because she cannot change our mind. The only way to change our mind is to go and do that test properly. Now, they've given Baba the chance to basically do his own privately, which is good news. This is what we've been expecting from day one. This is how it should have been. But before they could even get there, like you said, Apapa, the court was trying to go back to second option that they had already, you know, because remember with the first prayer Baba went in there with was a good prayer. It was going to work out well. I agree to that. But the needs was very stupid people, I swear. But Mr. Robert knows what he wants, and he would definitely stand his ground. I would. I want to believe Papa, you would. I want to believe any man listening to this, understanding the situation right now would.
So you know why I'm so happy? It's just proving to everybody. Point, you don't want to drop your child for DNA. Can you imagine?
As you see that fifth now that they say, okay, let's collect sample. Let's see if she will show up. As for me, I don't think she will show up.
Me open her mouth in the court and say, I don't want to drop my child. Or through a lawyer, or what? Or is she seeing herself as a celebrity now?
Can you? No, but it's not even about movie, but like, this guy is proving to everybody that child is a bastard. Imagine, now you say that now
sue me herself. Baba should petition her.
Saying that you don't want to drop. You say you don't trust Baba. Is it Baba that wants to take
viral? Where is immunizer? You should make it go viral for us so that people should know.
They say she was fighting in court seriously. I'm not going to drop my charge for Baba. Can you imagine? Is it Papa that is the pathologist taking the specimen from your child? I don't understand.
Let's raise it up. Ariso, cancel everything. Ariso is not even selling.
Is that not when the court should be explaining to her that it will be safe, it will be this?
But they said court told her that, but they said she and her lawyer should go and talk to her. They all need to go sit down and talk to meet up with an agreement or something.
They are clowns. 5th of March, bring your baby. Simple.
When is Baba doing his phone now?
5th of.
Oh, imagine.
5th of May, I think that's what I heard.
It's not. We will wait. Now here, we stay here. Mojo rejoice. I like near Lori Buku. I've not been mad with her before. And they are carrying her about Miss Wumi Aloba. Who is Wumi Aloba? They should sue her.
And I respect Ogugbe, man. I respect that guy. Stand your ground. Simple. She, with her own mouth, nobody forced her to say she's done her own private. Nice for using it against her. Very nice. Crazy people.
With anybody, they should make it public. It's a public matter. No sitting around the table.
Akwa, you did it.
What is this roller way? Roller there? What is she saying? What is this person saying?
That she will keep running. That 5th, that day when they're supposed to collect sample, she will not show up. Are you getting? It's similar to what that lady there is saying, even though she's putting it in a weird way.
Everything is not working well in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Social welfare should have organized and sue that woman. They should arrest her because that boy has rights to know who his father is. He has rights.
This person obviously is drunk or confused or probably just It's all good. It's probably a little child, yeah.
By their writing up, you will know the kind of person they are. You will know.
Mr. Aloba is still better than your father. Akpakpani say, where you dey? Spicy. Are you there?
Spicy. I've been shaking it. Oh, okay, ma. Chef.
Anybody put and I no go block her. But it is even moderator, but that does you know moderator. Una block the person papa head about here. No waste time.
Just one, the leader of the party will not be aware of. We technically objected to it, and my client was given the deed to speak. And I told the court, after he told the court that we may not be accepting that option. We will not be accepting the option of allowing the court to pick an independent collaborator to tissue this. We are not going to be aware. Because there's a tender issue. My client has expressed fears and anxiety with respect to the tender issue of what transpired at the corona dispute, where the same thing happened and the result came back into the we have objected to it. And the only basis upon which my client has now seems to be accepting that option is very simple. He will be allowed to bring in his own private pathologist, who will take his own sample and conduct his own private DNA. Why the government pathologist is also present to take for the court, and so the court will go and do this. My client wants to do is. The reason is not perfect. My client made it clear to the court that the respondent to me, Cynthia, has done a private DNA. She has done her own private DNA. He should also be given the opportunity to do his own private DNA. Like the court who are independent to ascertain the paternity of the board. To be going back and forth, and the court saw reason because, and we made it clear, if they are not going to accept our option for us to take private samples for the purpose of doing our own private DNA, since they have done their own private DNA and they have refused to publish the results, then my client gave me the instruction to file notice to discontinue. It's not the case. Let it be like that, because my client insists that he does not have enough confidence in the court, let's be clear, but he does not have confidence in the legal certification from whatever ministry that will be the chain of custody of the samples because of what transpired in the corona dispute. So we are clear. So our bonding is very clear. So in view of this, the court now said, okay, it's going to give us a very big short adjournment. The matter has been adjourned to 5th of May 2026 for us to see if the respondent hasn't and from the deceased son, so that it's to clear his own doubts, because we are trusting the integrity of the court, so my client does not trust the integrity of the official. Thank you. Good afternoon. I would please meet you once again. Okay, so my name is Rola Dayo. Okay, please can you give us the account of what transpired in court today? At the proceedings of today, we informed the court of what we discovered with respect to the email feedback that my client got over the laboratory that was feedback. our displeasure with respect to the fact that we've been really wasting our time because the government was taking for us to verify all these labs because we submitted. Only for the respondents and the medical officer to submit two laboratory issue-based to still MBA. When we went back and forth, because expressed dissatisfaction with respect to
What did you say?
going on.
As in, they give them the chance. They give them the chance to check these things.
Yeah.
And still they came up with labs that cannot do the blood test.
Exactly.
That will not be known.
Exactly. They gave them time, but they couldn't do it. Now, Wumi is saying she can't drop her child. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? It's really funny. She said that you can't, at this point, you say you can't drop your child. You are just like, no wonder that DNA, the WhatsApp group, it's scattered. Yeah, so you're trying to scatter us online on that. She saw her ashamed of herself. For real. You are saying you can't drop your child. I feel bad for Liam. Liam, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for that child. Just imagine. See, look at how your mother is just everything. They've turned that child to a public disgrace. A public disgrace. Look at your mother. Your mother don't even know how to close her leg. They did not teach her to close. They did not teach Ruby to close her legs. They only teach her to open her legs. No dignity. You are not saying that. You say that you can't drop your child. You don't trust Baba. So at this point, it's now you don't trust Baba. Hey. I never see this kind of rubbish in my life.
The whole reason you're saying you don't trust. You were saying all this you don't trust. From day one, you've been saying it, you know. You were saying the truth. You thought they were trying to kidnap your baby, blah, blah, blah. We've been hearing this. But now, the court is involved. That's why you had to get the court involved. Remember what you said on that TV interview? Where your lawyer, bald-headed lawyer, was sitting down next to you. Now the court is involved. Still, you are saying you don't trust.
They have even given us, all of us that are doubting now, that we are 90% sure, we are now 100% sure that child is not from over. Everybody is now sure. We are just, everybody, now you can't even go out if everybody like you that you are running from DNA.
If you are 100% sure, me, I'm now 170% sure. Because from the beginning of this case, anything more. Beginning of this case.
Looking for everything.
I'm 250 sure. 250%. The baby is not from
I said.
250. For 250.
I'm telling you, mommy. Imagine she was saying it. They said she was fighting in court. I can't drop my child. I won't drop my child. Can you imagine?
No, the lawyer thought her saying that. You know, there is no reasonable lawyer that will be fighting for that in court. One way, we're nothing will we go that see where. Yeah, that's bad. One way,
so you can't drop your child for your. It's not that you Papa wants to take the specimen. It's the pathologist that needs to take the specimen.
Bring your child.
So why are you scared?
Who's asking her to drop her child?
We'll be there. We'll be removing everything.
Bring your child.
So why
there are different ways. Dropping and bring your child. When you go up, the baby is minor, so you have to bring her. Bring him.
I mean, she thinks in a daycare center.
We can't even take this. Pathologists cannot even spend on to 5 minutes. They just remove what they want to remove, and that's it.
Even those people supporting this girl in abroad, they should cancel their nonsense film. Don't be kakiri. Being gay, what Joe Biden, the former U.S. president, after his tenure, this kind of issue arose, and they did about the deceased son. They did the DNA. They did the DNA. They did it. The grandfather said he wants to know the status of the baby. And they did. So who be you? Who you be? And we don't near, and we don't tell you, and we don't support. They come on. Come on, ragba from Bobo Yepako. You know, well, I love Ogube, the way he's taking this matter legally with her. Efinle. Owo are ba lo SRL lo ma fi rin wonu kirikiri. Efinle. SRL lo ma fi rin wonu kirikiri. You know you won't drop your child since all this day, and you are asking the man to go and bring court order. Allah do ti ọmọ kékeré. Is the interview, can we get it on YouTube, or where did you have access to it? Because we need to send it to people that will advise us seriously as soon as possible.
Instead for to say I don't understand, because you're not dropping your baby. So how do they collect it? If you're not bringing that baby, how do they collect sample? Don't bring the and collect sample. That's all. No one saying come and drop anything. Sometimes maybe you need to explain. You know, when you're taking too much medication, your brain will not work properly. You just have to slow sometimes. You know, the more we explain to this girl that there is nothing wrong with just coming over, collecting this thing.
People should call it Yabo Ojo house. What Yabo Ojo said initially, Baba, go and bring court order. We will not do anything without court order. That is what we will use. We will destroy her and nonsense. Don't for what will kill it.
Court order. Long time. Oh my God. These people are just putting it in our faces, man. It's spicy. Remember that black dress she wore for that Arinzo whatever movie? The black dress. Spicy.
I remember the that she wore.
With that black dress that had that red line, like spider web. You know, the person that sold it is just trying to, you know, expose her. As far as I'm concerned, and probably she don't even know, because that's like Black Widow's dress. The spider web on the black dress. Yeah, a Black Widow. They're not ashamed. They don't care what they're doing. It's like they know that this government has got their back to the end. They're just chucking it in our face, doing anything they want. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Can you imagine? It's still surprising me. After court has granted DNA, has done all that, you're not saying you don't trust Baba. Hey, are you ashamed of the results? You are ashamed. Catherine, what internet, Abby? You don't want it to blow. It will still blow if you like it or not. That internet will still blow. She's scared of the internet.
The court is giving you a solution. Court says you want to do the DNA, and you are conditioning court that you want a private DNA. And court, okay, go and ask the mother. If the mother accepts, no problem. I can't stop it. And now we said no, I don't accept. And because of that, you withdraw your case from court. That your case that you withdraw. When your body calm down, you carry and go court back. Because when they want to divide property right now, as we speak right now, if we say no, I will not allow you to do private DNA. Go to court and we do court DNA. Mohbad has been sidelined to one corner. Mohbad has to follow what the court wants. Okay? Listen, he has to follow what the court wants. And why am I saying this? Am I happy? No. But must you guys know the truth? Yes, like always. Dragging the water. Comfy. Who you are? Okay, Jesse. They know the truth from the beginning. I told them I cannot be here. Why was I angry about these guys who talk about beer parlor? Okay? I'm no longer, in that mood. But honestly speaking, if I must address all of that shenanigans that they call beer parlor, it doesn't make sense. I take time to watch. Every time you guys want to speak, you bring in all the wheels, you bring in all those doubts, all those guys up there. I know them very well. I know their stance in jail for him. All right? You bring them in to be humiliating and laughing about everything we are doing. Adebin is among those of you looking for justice. You sit down, you laugh anybody. You think, I know we talk about that? I will never. But I'm somebody who calculates. I watch the kind of people that you parley with. Okay? You parley with them. Do you think someone like Oluwis will ever go to Lori and say he want to go and apologize? Apologize for what? But it's taking advantage of you guys' platform to push Wumi's narrative. And the narrative of Wumi is to humiliate everything we are doing here. That's what they are doing. Look at Temi Olosho platform. All Temi Olosho does is to stream people, laugh at them, you laugh at them. That's what they are doing. And those guys, they came and enter you and doing the same thing. And I saw you guys trying to share and play games. I will voice out. And that doesn't mean I'm stopping people from going to where or not going to where. I'm just calling you to a case. Maybe you don't know. I'm not saying, if you want to play with Team Wumi, you can play with them, talk on neutral ground like me. Bring any of them here. I have good relationship with some of them. We talk about politics, Nigerian stuff. But when it comes to this Mohbad case, I won't take nonsense from them. I make it clear. I have conscience to see what is happening to Mohbad. Okay? Let's play, let's talk. But when you are coming to this area, don't go there. Because now, you are trying to outsmart me to show me that we were doing the wrong thing. To laugh at everybody, to seek for justice, not a small tax. Appreciate people. Don't laugh at them. Don't do that. You are not perfect. And you can't, tomorrow, if you are being cheated, you will see it public. Don't laugh at them. People can always make mistakes and learn. We are not the best justice seeker in the world, but we can learn from whatever we have done. What is all this mockery? All this acting like as if they got life. They know everything about life. You don't do that. You don't. As some of you tomorrow, if you end that problem, you'll be scared. You'll be the one shaking because you don't know how to go about it. So, and there's a case study here that if all of us see me now, am I seeking for justice? Yes. And in my seeking for justice, I am being fair to the both sides. Since how many months now I've been saying, looking at this case, it shifted to the side of Wumi. The odds favor Wumi more. So I don't want to say anybody on this platform or anybody seeking for justice to be fighting that thing right now. That is not your place. Your place is, what is our solution? What do we do? And why are we not doing it? If I bring solution now, will I nobody follow it? No! Why should I tell my people to go and be fighting people? When I know, even if we bring solution, nobody will follow it. Does it make sense? I am putting your mental health into problem. Not because I'm scared. Do you think I can't handle all those people? I have done so. I have done it. Okay? Life goes on. No. Johnny Samuel, I'm not fighting Temi. Okay? And I'm even pull out all those videos, put them down. That is not what I do. Alright? But they pushed me. There's one thing I don't like in my life. I hate when people tell me that they are stubborn. I hate when people tell me that they are stubborn. I don't want to hear it. They were threatening somebody coming to my platform. They said they will go and bring the picture of the dead mother of that person. They will display it, take his children, all because they said it's coming to my platform. And that was a serious provocation right there. Listening to that, I now told myself, I said, these people, they call me Papa shit. They insult me. In fact, I see it as small insults. All those insults, people supporting Baba Mohbad. Even as I'm talking to you right now, Comfy insulting me, all of them. I don't have problem with that. And if I want to answer subtle and move. But one thing I don't like, even if you be higher killer, no carry and put for head. If you want to kill me, target me, see me, kill me, move on. But no carry and for head. You don't be anybody. If they craze, don't do it. Understand me? That girl, they say, if they drag them, nothing will happen. You know the fear. I feel you to do content for the next 10 years. I am correcting what somebody did on your platform that is not right. And you won't call use Oboju. Show me I be like I jab for your ID, Chris. I'd always talk this thing. I come from the ghetto. And Bariga, Shomolo, Ajegule. No small now. I don't see life. No small. You're not small, man. You're still not small. You're not small. Understand me? It's not small. Give yourself brain. If you see me, have you ever seen, even since 2023, there was a lady called Vegetable Island. Okay? Sazot, Adama, those ladies, they were very emotional. I am the one. I was doing different things to try to calm them down. To try to make them not overcarry the justice in their head. To bring it down. And just be watching. And be reasonable. Okay? Fine. You have opinion. Alright? That this is this and this and this is what happened. Stay with your opinion. But now, going around causing fights, trouble, make yourself restlessness. Don't put yourself into that. Let me on this fine a minute. So you understand? Like, no. Sazo, she was in my game now. Sazo was here today, and she's here. Sazo is here. Alright? Sazo is here, but she's not just that active that much. So I advise them, please. And now she's safe. Sazo is better. Because now, calm, cool, respected, and she can even go to any platform as long as, you know, all this you don't need it. And when I'm saying you don't need it, I am not trying to tell you to agree with them. I am not saying you don't agree with them. I am not telling you to go and be saying you're apologizing. There is no evidence. Everybody stay with what you know. There's nothing bad at that. We can talk about other things, play, no problem. But when we come to J4M, don't try to undermine my stand. Don't. Let me be with what I believe. Be with what you believe. You understand? If it's what man been saying, don't change anything. Leave it like that. When you have all these guys about to come in here, I talk with them, I make friends with them. But our friends is about other things. But when it comes to this, sorry, that's how I see it. A lot is not right in Mohbad case. Okay? Not until this happened to me. Everything that happened is not right. It's not. Okay? I pray that my country become better. Let things be done right. Both from the government, both from the wife, the father. There no try. Simple. That's my point. All right? So, having said that now, I don't know. Should I play the lawyer again? Or let me come back and play it with the TV? But as we speak right now, guys. As we speak right now, okay? Is there any question anybody wants to ask? Is there any question anybody wants to ask? So that we can make a show out of that. If there's any question, and then we can... Okay, I should play the lawyer again because I wanted to go and come back with my television, okay, where I can put it on the screen and play it. So should I bring it on the television because this way I have to do? I don't want to play it like this. It will not be clear. I have to end this live, then go live on the other side and bring it. Should we do that? Should we do that? All right, you will come up then. All right, 1 minute. So guys, everybody make sure you join back immediately on 1 minute because so that we can be tapped on 05. Let me first go live on the other side. 1 minute. Don't go yet. Wait 1 minute. Okay. Because these people, they will not take time. They will go and be lying to them again. They will go and be lying to them again. Okay? And you guys don't be part of that lies. Fine. We didn't get it the way we expected to get it. And the whole reason is not because we didn't suspect that something is wrong. It's just that we are working with criminals. And all this conflict and vengeance, they are defending criminals. They are trying to give a thief a good face. They want to give Aloba a good face in the public. Whereas the man is doing shit behind the scene. Now they want us to pity him. Am I sharing here, please? Okay. I'm restarting the live. Everybody join back, please. Let me restart.
Mi ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ yín. Wọ́n mọ̀ yín. Ẹ máa fojú pé wọ́n innocent. Ẹ máa fojú innocent wò wọ́n. Wọ́n innocent o. All right. They are not innocent o. They are bad guys o. Mami. Ẹgbẹ́ òní o. Mami kí ni ìdí ma? Thank God, Mommy. Thank God. How is everything? What do you eat? Happy New Month. Mommy, ńkọ́? Happy New Month, ma. Àbúrò ẹ̀ náà ńkọ́? Ó wà mà. Where is the reverse cowboy? Reverse cowboy gidi ni wọ́n o. Ṣé ti wà ókè? Ṣé lecture ní ṣe gbọ́ dáadáa? A máa continue lecture yẹn lọ níjọ́ mi. Ìgbà wo ni ká continue lecture yẹn? Kí ló fẹ́ sọ? Ayọ̀bá kí ló ń jẹ́ chai? Kí ló mẹ́rin pẹ̀lú chai? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Wọ́n mi fẹ́ ṣe sọ́jú. Sọ́jú kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Fẹ́ ṣe sọ́jú. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé mi ò lè rìn bone correction surgery. Ṣé wàá wá níjọ́ ó ti rẹ̀ wá lónìí? 1.5 wá ní boko tí mo ti rí 1.2. Mo ti rí 1.2 Friday. Ṣé wàá wá Friday?
Okay, ma, no problem, ma.
All right. Ó dáa. Ẹja máa relax.
Mo ti rí 1.2.
Èló ni gbogbo ẹ̀?
1.2, ó kù 300.
Ó kù 300, okay.
1.5.
All right. Ó dáa. Padà wá níjọ́ Friday. Ká bẹ̀ wá. Anyone that want to say anything? Is there anybody that want to say something? Katomala Azan, how are you?
Yes, ma, Kalema.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, sorrow.
I'm fine, very well.
Tell me, bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn tó bá máa kó sọ kankan.
Kalema.
Ó ti kí wa kí ló ń kí wa fún?
Mi gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni màá má bínú mà.
Kí wá ni?
Ẹ̀pù ni mo bá débí máa ẹjọ́ mọ́.
Ọ̀ lè rí ẹ̀pù lónìí. Ọ̀ lè rí ẹ̀pù lónìí.
Kí ló fẹ́ ṣe sọ́fẹ́ bá ní ayé jẹ́ ni àbọ̀ fẹ́ lọ rán?
Sí ẹ̀pù lónìí a fẹ́ lọ sùn. Ó ti gbọ́ báyẹn wọ́n ní go and sleep à ń lọ sùn. Àti fẹ́ látàárọ̀. Ìjọ́ tá a bá ṣe cruise ní kẹ́ wá.
Kí ló ṣe ẹ́?
Lecture la ṣe lọ.
Ọjọ́ wo ni kí n padà wá mọ̀?
Àlè dájọ́ fún ọ.
Mọ́mí.
Wọ́n ti parí lẹ́sàn òṣù fún wa pẹ̀lú pẹ́ dìbò.
Àwọn mi
Kí ló ṣe ẹ́?
ẹjọ́.
Kí ló ṣe ẹ́ gan-an? Kí ló ṣe ẹ́?
Mo sì dé náà fún mi láti máa ẹni tuntun bá rí kí n tẹ̀ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan kan.
Lọ́jà lé.
Ó bá parí.
Má. Má.
Ó tó rẹ́rìn. Kò serious pẹ̀lú láìpẹ́ ó rẹ́rìn. Èmi náà rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mi rẹ́rìn mọ́ mi.
Ẹ̀rín ló fẹ́ fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ wa.
Mi rẹ́rìn.
Ọ̀ tí ì nídìí owó.
Mọ́mí mo ti rẹ́ mi rẹ́rìn. Mi rẹ́rìn.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ́rìn. Ọ̀ ń fi arẹ́rìn kọ́ ọ̀ ń fi arẹ́rìn.
Mi rẹ́rìn.
Padà wá, òní yìí ẹja lọ, lecture ní ẹja lọ mọ́ mi sí. Reality of our lecture today. Ọba tó ti wá láìpẹ́.
Emily Sport jáde kúrò báyìí ọkọ̀ mi ní
reality ò ní ìlágbára àwọn àṣírí tó tú lónìí ni. Ẹja lọmọ mú yàn mọ́ra ẹja lọmọ mú mi sí. Àṣírí Afridi. Àwọn èèyàn máa ṣe skin record gan. Kódà yín rìpọ́sì ẹ̀.
Mo ti rí Kàlífà ní orí blọ́gà kan.
Sọkọ́lọ̀. Pẹ̀lú reverse cowgirl yẹn, mo ti mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa gbé bẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n ti bá yín lórí ẹ̀rọ̀gò reverse cowgirl.
To get nuts.
To get nuts ti gbé. Cow leg, reverse cow leg.
Go check out. Everybody love Instagram.
Ọláì wọ́n ti gbé wọn. Wọ́n ti gbé wọn lóòótọ́.
Mo ní kí mo sọ pé àmì ò sí bíbá yìí. Ìgbà ilẹ̀ tó wá múra.
Wọ́n ti gbé.
Torí pé mo sọ pé mo jáde mi ò sí bíbá yìí. Ìgbà yẹn mo jáde wá múra sí.
A mọ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ kan. Esther àti òdìdí botanic kéèsì ń ṣàní ṣe lọ́la báyìí. But when I see money,
Sísí mi.
Bingo dáná.
Ìgbà tí mo sọ pé mo miss lecture ní ìgbà yẹn ni wọ́n múra sí i. Ìgbà yẹn ni wọ́n ṣe ìwé dáadáa.
Even the video going in the body action.
Baba, attitude where
Apologies will be also present to take for the court, and so the court will go and do theirs. My client wants to do his. The reason is not far-fetched. My client made it clear to the court that the respondent, Cynthia, has done a private DNA. She has done her own private DNA. He should also be given the opportunity to do his own private DNA. Why? Because you are an independent one. To ascertain the paternity of the boy. We'll be going back and forth, and the court saw reason with us, and we made it clear. If they are not going to accept our option for us to take private sample for the purpose of doing our own private DNA, since they have done their own private DNA, and they have refused to publish the results, then my clients gave me the instruction to file notice to discontinue. We withdraw the case. Let it make it like that, because my clients insist that he does not have, he has confidence in the court, let's be clear, but he does not have confidence in the Lagos State officials or whatever ministry that will be in chain of custody of the samples because of what transpired.
From the way he's speaking, he even look not sure. I don't want to talk anything about his lawyer because make you no come change them for me, put them for my head. Say, you are defaming me. So, and guys, please be cautious. When you are talking about this lawyer, I understand it's not an easy job. It's a very, it's a difficult moment. But again, I think it's not been truthful to his client, in my own opinion, because I see so many loopholes. There are so many things that I think supposed to be done, and I'll talk about those things strategically. All of those things, I don't see it in place. So, you cannot doubt why it comes out the way it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, is there anything anybody wants to say about this? And guys, please. My water, my soup, the fire, make you no go no. Me remind me.
I want to say something quickly. From me, what this lawyer said now, I will not, on my own side though, I don't see anything wrong in what he did. Because he said about what his client is being paid to deliver a job. So the only problem I have here is like when the court said they want to do the independence without them knowing, the two parties knowing, he said they may not accept. I don't like that word may. He would say, we will not. The lawyer would have said, we will not agree to that because allowing the court...
Sorry, if I to get you clearly, who said they may not accept?
Him, the lawyer was saying...
You know what?
He used the word...
You know what? Let me play it again. When it gets there, you tell me. Okay?
Good afternoon. Can we please meet you once again? Okay, so my name is Rola Dayogunwe. Okay, please can you give us the account of what transpired in court today? Well, at the proceedings of today, we informed the court of what we discovered with respect to the email feedback that my client got over the laboratory that was picked by the respondent and the welfare officer of the court. We went into a fierce argument. We expressed our displeasure with respect to the fact that we will be merely wasting our time because an adjournment was taken for us to verify all these labs before we submit them. Only for the respondent and the welfare officer to submit to laboratory that don't do tissue-based or post-mortem DNA. When we went back and forth, the court expressed dissatisfaction with respect to what has been going on, all that, and the court eventually is finished. We will have to pick an independent laboratory oversee that will not be known to any of the parties. So the court has now elected to pick just one that either of the party will not be aware of. We technically objected to it, and my client was given the leave to speak. And I told the court, after he spoke, we told the court that not be accepting that option. We may not be accepting the option, allowing the court to pick an independent collaborator that is going to do tissue-based, and we are not going to be aware because there is a tender history. My client has expressed.
Oh yeah. So let me make the word. He said we may not be as allowing the court to pick an independent center and do the DNA overseas of the different issue that has been occurring. So what they are even saying right now is that they don't trust court anymore. Okay? And they will not agree with the court to even go ahead and choose an independent center. But even if they are not conditioned the court, even if the court want to go ahead and choose, court should allow Baba to do a private DNA because Umetu has done so. And otherwise, they will just discontinue the case. Go on.
So, now, I'm coming this way. There's a trigger point to this particular. He said he has a fierce. If he didn't want to say about the fierce, what does he say? They have a fierce argument like in the court. I know he don't want to say it on public. There's a trigger point to Baba Mohbad going to this limit and saying, I'm withdrawing. That we should not think about. Let's forget everything that is happening. Let's not be biased. What is the trigger point that made him say, okay, I want to leave this, I want to withdraw? That's my own concern.
Okay, but now, get the thing now.
Yeah.
This lawyer has spoken. Okay. If we are judging based on what this lawyer said, again, he's not standing very well on his point. If the second lawyer come and talk now, they will not believe us. But why this one? I would have warned Wumi lawyer to talk about this case. But one thing I always observe, when you look at this case by Aloba's side, they seems not to be up to tax with the law. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, but the lawyer should know the law. If I should talk based on somebody who knows the law, okay, I'm just thinking that this particular lawyer is not either being fair to his client or his client is telling him just do anything. Because this particular lawyer should know the law that what Aloba is asking for. One, it's not possible. Go up, come down. Please wait. Go up, come down. If you want to share inheritance today, okay, you need as a Mohbad condition is before inheritance can be shared today. I want a proof that Liam belongs to Mohbad. And the only person who can legally say that is the court. And the court is saying, for me to give you this right to go and do DNA, I am the one, the court, that will choose a center to do this DNA. And Mohbad said, based on past histories, I can't trust you, the court. And court is now saying, okay, if you can't trust me, the other alternative, a problem with that.
Yeah, but that's a checkmate, right? That's a checkmate.
I'm coming. Let me do my bar. I'm coming. Let me bring it. I'm hungry.
When you come back, you will come up.
Yeah, because just to support what the Punishers support what the Punishers said. I mean, you can see that they make it difficult for Baba Mohbad because for the court saying, I'm going to do this thing in the without the two party knowing or having details whatsoever of where they're doing it, right? That means they want it just reminded me of what happened in the past. And they have every reason to be agitated for that because the court actually, don't forget, was it 2 months ago, the court picked a center where the tissue base is not even admissible, it's not even possible. So from that perspective, I think Ogunwe is right to say, listen, we may not accept the condition, and now they not push Baba Mohbad to Wumi, which makes it more difficult. So it's like a chess game. It's being sandwiched. I'm sorry. That's what's happening.
Not fair at all.
Just being sandwiched.
You know, so I think the court should just change that. They should change that strong undertone. Put it on the transparency plate. This is the center we're using, and then do the right thing and establish a thorough chain of custody. Simple.
Right, what about the court accepting what this group is saying? Like, okay, you do your own, we too want to do our own.
Exactly, or the court, because the court has always been in the middle of it.
Exactly, right? You want to settle
and the case. And don't forget, Paparano, one thing I want to remind Paparano, remember, we were saying that what would have been better had it been this wasn't settled in the family court when Baba Mohbad first made that strong request. And that would have changed the course of DNA approach in Nigeria in general. I think Baba Mohbad would have been a case study or a precedent that could have been used going forward, where a grandparent is allowed to make a special request for the DNA of the grandchild, and which should be granted. But unfortunately, that was taken out of court and it was referred to family court. So they both agree on that condition that, okay, let's do it this way, but the court will be at the middle of it to supervise the whole thing. That's how we got here initially. So now getting here now, and with all this hula baloo that's happening, even though I know we wanted to blame Mr. Lova for whatever that's happening in the reason, if we just want to take it on the face value, I think the court made it difficult for him a little bit. That's my honest opinion. Yeah. But a withdrawal, I don't know whether that's the right solution. But I'm sure maybe he's frustrated that, listen, you guys are just playing me. Yeah.
Said, what about there's something I'm thinking here. I want to frustrate and make Aloba get tired of everything and say, okay, you know what? You don't want to dance to our game. I think this is the only way we can force you out. Because now, the horse is favoring the girl. The horse is on her side. Everybody, all those people, those court and everybody working there, they are all like, I don't know if it's something like they are connected. I don't understand. But they want to frustrate a lot.
And do you know the end game? If he agrees with the court doing this the way they wanted to do it, right? And the court comes back with whatever result they come back with, it's not challengeable. So it's trying to say, you know what, if you go that route, something that won't be able to authenticate and validate, then what's the point?
It has already happened to him.
Okay, exactly.
He doesn't want the same thing. We will drag him. The public will drag him. He's the one that drag. They don't drag Wumi. They drag us out. So he doesn't know. I don't want that thing that happened to me with this.
This is my own thought too now. In a case, his prayer is, I want to do a private one. And it was granted. Do you think it's tenable in court?
Yeah, no, that's the question I asked myself. But at least for future purpose, that would be him.
It has nothing to do with anybody.
No, hold on a second. I understand what you're saying, right? A private DNA granted for Mr. Loba is a weapon for him to use again in future. Try to understand that.
Or for him to take to court, another court for that matter.
Yes.
So that another court will not say, okay, you have your own, I have my own. Okay, I have to go and do my own. We are coming back to the same story.
Thank you. That's why I said it's either that, and the corner game for him is the court now saying, you know what, I'm going to pick a center which none of you have any access or information about. Do you understand? And judging from from what has happened, right, the last couple of months, where the court picked up a center that's not even entertaining tissue-based DNA. That's an embarrassing situation, isn't it? When you look at it.
I'm telling you, yeah, of course. Yes, they agreed. Definitely, they agreed. They are trying to pick another one now. It's terrible. Yeah. The man caused the whole thing himself. The man caused the whole thing himself, really.
now accept that okay, yeah, it was the fault is from their own side. Like, how can a court?
The man really causes
verify a court transparency and in this kind of case that the whole world is watching.
The man was. Let me be realistic here. From the beginning, we don't believe in the courts. We don't believe in the government. We believe in this man. That's where I'm coming from. You can blame anybody you want to blame. I was going home this afternoon. I just parked. I went somewhere. I just parked. I was with my other accounts. I wish everyone can play that, what one woman said in supervised platform. I now sat down. I just parked. I listened to the woman. One with God. I said, what? And up to today, the woman cannot speak out. The only thing he keep repeating is that anybody that knows this woman, they know it's part and parcel of them. It was their bankroll. This one was saying that we should go and ask Papa Mubad what happened. Papa Mubad is the problem. He said, she doesn't care. I know she's going to speak well. She's going to speak well this night. She's going to speak very, very well. Because she was able to pour her mind out totally. If Papa Mubad can get that woman's voice out and play to the public, because as far as we are concerned, this woman, he said he was part of UAG. He told us what he paid. He knows everything about the whole case. And said we should just stop disturbing ourselves after 3 years. And they have to force her to talk. And she doesn't want to talk. She keep quiet. And they keep forcing her. So there's no problem here. There's no problem. He said, Baba Mubad is the problem. This is what I knew 2 years ago.
Yeah, Bishilaki, let's leave that aside. Let's talk about the current situation, right? With the decision being made in the court at the moment. I want us to focus on that. And I want us to be unbiased. We know what is happening, how everything is being played out and all that. But let's focus on the decision and the conditions stipulated by the court today. Do you think it's fair? That's the question I'm asking you.
It's not fair.
Okay, thank you.
Look at we are not saying it's fair. It's not fair, but
it's not fair. Oh,
it's not fair. But is it the problem of the public? The man caused it, and more or less.
How did he cause it? How did he cause this? How did he cause this?
How did he cause it?
Now, let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
In the beginning of this DNA, they told this man ADR is not the best. Everything's been said here. The parliament said it.
What do you mean ADR is not the best?
That is, it should not settle out of court. Everything has been said now that at the end of the day, the two of you have to determine what happens. Let the court determine it. It was said so many times now that let the court determine it. We should not settle out of court. We said it so many times.
No. 1 minute. 1 minute. I want to understand that. Yeah, I understand what you mean now. 1 minute. Both of them are in court, right? And eventually, it was agreed by the two parties to go to family court. And don't forget, we were expecting that with Baba Mubad putting forward that as a grandparent that he wants to be able to conduct a DNA. And that will have set up a precedent. I think it was put through the court. And
that's what you are going through.
But hang on a minute. What about the likelihood chances that it's going to get rejected because he has never
it doesn't matter.
It matters. No, like
because at the end of the day, okay,
you are being biased.
We are back to square one now. We are back to square one.
You are being no 1 minute.
You are being
biased. You say it doesn't matter. If he has lost at that point, what would you do?
You have to
if he has lost at that point, what would you do? I'm asking you now.
You see, I would say ahead that at the end of the day, automatically, the probability of me getting this thing done from what this lady has been doing for the past year or two, I think it's better for me to face reality. It's either I lose now or I lose later. You see, it's either you make up your mind.
I disagree. I'll keep quiet.
No. It depends on your own nature. Because I said that I fight it now because you have to know the kind of people you are dealing with. Because at the end of the day, it's like you going to court, taking your wife to court, you want to divorce, after begging you, and you know what is happening at home. Do you think this woman will change?
Yeah,
it cannot change.
OG20, we have to take it as a pinch of salt. That's why we just want to be genuinely unbiased.
Hello, where's Chantal?
I don't want to.
Hello, guys, where's Chantal?
What about me is that I face reality.
Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
I think she said she will come back when you're back.
What happened? Let's go.
She's a little bit, yeah.
I'm hearing somebody saying that women will lose inheritance if it doesn't comply. By what law?
No, she
can never lose inheritance.
She can never lose anything.
As we speak, legally, Liam belongs to Mohbad as we speak, legally, until proven otherwise. And now Baba Mohbad refused to continue. Court is ready to do the DNA. Baba Mohbad is conditioning the court that if you don't give me a private DNA, I will not continue the case. Then court will say no problem, then you can go away.
Papa, no, you're silencing on the condition the court put on the DNA they wanted to do. I don't understand.
Okay, now let me break that.
No. Wait. Let's get on straight. He can start all over again. It's not impossible. He can start all over again.
Okay, can I say this? Okay. Yeah, come up now. Bring Chantal up. Bring her up, please. Richie, please wait. She was the first to come. Chantal, where are you? Chantal Bia. Is she back up? Is Lady Chan back up? I'm not seeing her. Is she back up? Oh my God. What behavior? Everybody tap. We're not tapping. Everybody a big tap. Give me 1 minute, please. All right. Where's Chantal? Let me see. Are you up, Chantal? Where is she? Oh, 2-person requesting. Okay. Are you up, Chantal?
Yeah, I'm up now. Thank you.
All right. What's happening?
Can I talk?
Yes, go on.
Thank you. I want to quickly talk and drop.
Mm-hmm.
There's something that I don't understand. I think because I cannot understand why they are into the DNA. Because this is important to me. Because I cannot understand that we are dealing with a homicide case and we're also dealing with royalties that are pending. Because what I see here, okay, I feel that the court has taken a stand already. In as much as Wumi has the right to do her personal DNA because she's got the yam. Okay, because the only thing preventing Baba from doing DNA is the yam not available. And for the court now to not order a DNA test for Baba, for me, I don't think it's right. And this is why I say so. Looking at why they're in court, okay, it's not like just a random thing that maybe Mohbad just passed and then there's no royal. With those boys involved, whatever happened to her husband, okay, bear that in mind. Those are the court thing that they could order a DNA testing for Wumi to present Liam, for Baba to do a private DNA. The court has every right to order a DNA testing. And again, I understand that the court cannot force Wumi to take Liam for a DNA center, but they have the right to order a DNA test. Can the court place the order first? If now Wumi don't show up for the DNA testing, then the court should find her in contempt, right? Looking at everything in stake, everything that they have at stake right here, the court should find her in contempt of the court, and she should be punished for that. Maybe a fine, maybe imprisonment, some kind of punishment. And I think that the court also has a right, or I don't know, to make a decision to say, okay, if I order Wumi to do a DNA test and she fails to do that, the court can draw a negative inference on Wumi to say that the reason why she possibly didn't want to do the test is because the test wouldn't favor her, right? If the court is being fair here, right? It's not the direction where the court should be heading.
If I suspect, let's say Papariano suspects that because of paternity, I'm believing that because of paternity, something happened between you and your husband. And I now ask a family court, to give me right to tell Chantal to bring her child for me, Papariano, to do a private DNA on that child. Does that go with you? Like to answer me, let me say I want a DNA on your child, and I say I must do DNA on this child. Okay, and I say don't worry, I will use court to do this DNA. And I'm going to say, court, please give me the right. And they give me the order to force Chantal to bring her child to me, Papariano, for me to bring my doctor to do this. One big problem here first. Riching, I'm coming to your, okay, that the court reaction on the rejection of the centers, the wrong centers, we are coming to that place, okay. But Chantal, on the private DNA that Aloba is requesting for, Aloba wants to do a private DNA on a child that the court does not as a third party. Wumi, they can do anything to their child even without going to court privately. Okay? But if any other third party must do anything on it, they can only go through the court. And when they go through the court, because of trust issues, court will not allow them, okay, to go and have their way. Court will, on behalf of what they requested, which the court believe that their request is genuine. What is their request? My son died, and because of inheritance, we want to do a DNA checkup on the child that is alleged. Okay, and court reason with him that truly this makes sense. Instead of you to go and do it, I am the court. Both of you should not fight. I will do it and announce the result. Okay, but if, because you have to trust me as a court, what the problem is here right now is that the Nigerian court is seen to be corrupted, and there is no alternative. You have to trust the court. This is where there's problem. All right? The request Aloba is asking for to be given the chance to do a private DNA. Somebody's requesting, moderator, please let me bring people up when they request, okay? And please, let's take off emotion. Let's break it down. This is our country law, and let's understand. And let us see where the mistake is coming from. This is how to build a country. You have to see what is at stake. Don't just cry. Find where the problem is, and then we can now see how to fix it. All right. So the court they are using the law to defeat Baba Mohbad. They are fighting. The rightful person to is the court. And when the court want to settle us, court will take charge. Court will not give an edge to one side. Okay, that's why court say both of you go and choose centers. Baba choose center, Wunmi choose center, and I, the court, will choose one center, and this center will do this DNA. When they went through this process, there was complaint. Now somebody will say that the court should investigate where the mistake is coming from and punish whoever. All right. That is the one person somebody will see it. We are coming to that. Chantal, on the case that no court is difficult for any court to allow you to go and do a private examination which the court will not supervise. Is difficult for integrity's sake. If Aloba go and take whatever and do the sample and come back, the other party has every right to say I don't trust it. But the one the court does, the one the court will do, and the court will bring the result, no party can go against it. The only way they can go against it, they must prove to the court that it was faulty along the way when it was being conducted.
That's okay. The same time it made publishing known.
Understand my point.
No.
Okay, this is it. Yeah. This is it. What you said, I'm not disputing what you said. Okay, for the court not granting Baba Aloba right to go and do private DNA. I'm not disputing that, but you have to understand something. Why are they in court? For me, I think that if the court is just.
Let me answer why they are in court, please.
Wait,
I got that question already.
If the court is just, I believe this is what they should be doing. In as much as Baba has no right, but the court can make that jurisdiction as a court, as a sitting. Wunmi has done a private DNA. Baba is requesting for a private DNA. For me, it's not rocket science Baba is asking for. It's a DNA testing. Baba is not taking Liam to the DNA. Someone can go and get samples from Liam. You understand? I look at it. I think the court should look at the bigger picture. Why are they in court? There are two things at stake here. Let's be.
Do you know, Lady Chan?
Hold on, Papariano.
Okay.
Hold on.
Accuse this judge. I will be asking for a different magistrate. I can't work with this magistrate. Okay? I will write and request for a different magistrate to be given this particular tax. That this particular magistrate has lost integrity and truly everybody, okay, without bias. The center that the court official provided does not do tissue-based DNA. The one of Wunmi, they do tissue-based DNA. The one of Baba, they do tissue-based DNA. The difference between that of Wunmi and Baba, the Alpha Bio Labs say they don't do post-mortem tissue-based DNA, but they do tissue-based DNA. And I've always broken these things down. Tissue-based is when a body is dead, there is no blood and spit in a dead body. So the solid part of the body, it could be the skin, the flesh, the bone, anything is a tissue-based DNA. That can be done where Wunmi chose. And where we're about to choose, that can also be done. And the question of embalmment also becomes necessary because they said if the body was embalmed in such a way that the body has been destroyed, that the DNA is being destroyed by the environment, there is no how they will do DNA. So there was a question when I called the man was saying, in some cases, formalin, which is a common chemical used to embalm dead body, that formalin might have destroyed all the possible sample that can be used. That
DNA structures can be broken.
Yeah, it can be broken. Thank you very much. So the only thing they will do is that they can run a test, a trial. That is, they will take either the teeth, the bone, whatever. Then they will go and check a viable test to see whether it's even good enough to proceed to DNA. If it is good enough, then they will proceed to tissue-based DNA. But they have to be sure it has not been destroyed by the environment. So that of Baba Mohbad, they gave that condition. But that of the court is the questionable one now. The center of the court, his pathology limited, they only do cancer treatment. They don't do DNA at all. That of the court. Let us not put it together. That of the court. Baba wanted tissue-based DNA. Okay? That of the court don't even do tissue-based DNA. So it's questionable. So they could have applied to have that magistrate recuse their case and have the case transferred to another magistrate. Okay? And at least work with another magistrate. But to say they want to continue to work with this particular magistrate, after all this complaint, the magistrate herself is frustrated because on the side of the magistrate, she will be like, my court official messed up. This is not good on me. Okay, I'm going to punish you. All right? But even at that, let's even say the court has punished that particular official. Yet, the integrity of the court is at stake here. And what I think the courts may want to do at this particular time is to revise the process. Okay, this mistake, it came out of this. Let us have another 3 center chosen again and make it quick. And this time, there will be a close investigation. Right? There will be a close investigation, a very good review of those hospitals before we even go ahead. Do we agree, all parties? A magistrate that wants to solve problem can go this way. At least the whole party will be pleased. But for her to go directly to say that, in fact, none of you will choose any of the center. Okay? I think that is coming from a reaction. That is possibly coming from a reaction that these parties are causing problems, and I'm tired of their problems. I gave you options. You brought back what you can find, and I chose from whatever you presented. Now, one of you went making publication, shouting, there's this. That's a contempt against the court. It's a case in court. Even because of what Baba Mohbad and Ogungbe did, that alone can anger that judge, that magistrate. That's why this man, the Ogungbe said that, they have hard time back and forth. The court would have queried them. That what is all this nonsense? Even if anything didn't go, why didn't you wait and come back to me? In fact, I don't want any of you to go and do anything again. Please, I will do it. Okay? What parties? Do you agree? It can go that way.
I know you're speaking for the court.
No, I'm being prudent right now. I'm a prudent person. If I want to judge, I'm telling you the things that anybody who knows what a sound judgment is. You will not bend for one side. You will not bend. Let's remove morals. Okay? Let's go by legal grounds. And now, for me, if you ask me what is my take, okay, I'm just reading the mind of the court. For me, okay, I've told you my solution. The first solution, I expected Ogungbe to have expressed their frustration in the court and insist not to continue with this particular magistrate and ask probably the higher court, yes, to make that change. There's supposed to be a change of the magistrate. That was one solution. All right. And then second solution. Let's hold that one solution, please. So people should not forget change of magistrates. All right. And then second solution. There seems to be a big mistake from the 3 parties. All right. A big mistake. On January 10, when the court gave them January 10 or so, or January 2nd, no, January 10. When the court, the beginning of this year, when the court gave these three parties the means to go and choose three hospitals, the court was being fair enough for them. Court has decided last year that they are the one that will do it. But court come down to try to help them for transparency. Say, okay, you choose three, I'm going to help. Okay, I'm going to choose from the three that you guys chooses. Then now, they went to choose three and submit to the court. All right? Then the court say, when we will gather, okay, I will now make a random selection from whatever that has been chosen, from the three hospitals that Wumi has brought, from the three Babamba that has brought, okay, and from that of the court, decision will be made. Adibin Babamba team was smart enough. Before that time come for the court to choose, they would have run to investigate all those centers. Sure, you get my point? Let me say, if I have tendered three hospitals to the court today, we may have tendered, of course, we have the CTC of the case, we know what's up. All right? The court said the next sitting, they will choose one out of that three. If I'm truly serious with my case, the three hospitals my opponent check, I may want to go and spy on it, to go and check. Okay? If I have criminal knowledge, I'll go, call, ask, do findings. And then the other side too can call, do findings. All these things might have happened, and it will save a lot of time if they actually knew what they were doing. So all of these precautions were not taken when they were supposed to be taken. All right? And then now the court official, we also don't know the experience of the court official. Did you just go ahead to choose a random from the three that was given to you from Wumi and Baba? Because if Wumi submitted three hospitals, what are those three hospitals? What if two of those hospitals do postmortem tissue-based DNA and only one doesn't do? So how did you two come to your conclusion? So that's another negligence on the court. Okay? But now, solution number 2, one is change magistrate. Solution number 2, the family, that's Baba Mohbad and his team, they were not supposed to have been rejoicing and be fighting, a case in court. You already were doing publication. Who are you talking to? The only person that is your superior here is the judge that is handling your case. Are you calling Lagos State Governor? Who are you calling? Now go and call those people. Now go and call those people. Who are those people you are calling? Okay, you would have still waited and still go back to the court. So you go into newspaper and doing blah 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 right now. It may even make Wumi or the other party to see you like, why is this other opponent behaving this way? Okay, we're not going to cooperate with you guys. Let whatever want to be. We don't even know where the mistake is coming from or however. What is this? All this nonsense. This is not nice on this case. All right. Now it may make them to reject any further order to even want to cooperate with whatever, because you both must agree that the beginning of this case, this kind of DNA is two parties that will agree. If women did not accept to do DNA, they will have to fight it in court, and then the court will do DNA by himself. Not Baba, not Wumi. Let even say today they were fighting court. The Baba want to do DNA. Wumi said no, you will not do DNA. At the end of the day, if court find the reason that come, let DNA be done. Even at that, court won't give Baba Mohbad to go and do it. Court will do it and be the result. In no occasion would court even have said that Baba Mohbad, go and do your private DNA on Liam. Because the result will have no integrity. For it to have integrity, there will be chain of custody. It has to go to a court official. So that court can recognize it. So the solution number 2, first solution, change magistrate. Solution number 2, okay? This party could have written to the other party politely that, come, since there is a case like this, I think in the best interest of this case, let us choose a different centers, because it has been confirmed that some of these centers are unable to carry out this particular test peacefully. And when the court resumed, expressed to the court that after checking, some of these centers, they were unable to conduct this particular test. So court, please give us the privilege to choose another center. I don't think that will be too big for any judge not to accept. But I think they went the other way. So go on. And that would have been the best solution because they would have given them a second chance to go and re-choose. And which will give about a kind of leverage or a kind of presence. Instead of this one that only court will know where it will be done, only court will do it. And that's his frustration. And honestly speaking, I can understand his frustration that we can't trust courts because we already have a miscarriage. We can't continue this way. So if I will continue, I want to have the one that I will monitor because Wumi too has done one. That is a bad reason. Wumi has done private DNA without court order. She doesn't need court order to do DNA on her child. She doesn't. Yeah, but if you must do DNA on that child, you must go and ask courts to do it, and then you see the result from courts. You can't do it. You have to take courts to help you do it. Court will help you to do it and show you the result. But court won't let you go into our privacy and take a right.
Paprano, I think it's fair for me, the fair thing to do by the court, because they are the one that caused all this embarrassment, right? Mm-hmm. And for causing all these issues, they should reset back to the beginning and let everybody do their due diligence before you come back.
What is the beginning? What is the beginning? Give me your solution. Let me hear you.
Do the whole thing again. The way you did it before.
But maybe it is what you put before the court that the court will judicate upon. What do they put before the court? I should be asking you.
No, the question, like this, whatever they put before the court, right? The court should hold their heads up in their face. That listen, we messed up. That's rule number one, right? I don't care about the internal discipline, whatever they wanted to do. I like the fact you said, okay, we could ask for recourse and all that, but they call themselves, listen.
They say Baba team are dragging me, but I'm just being fair. Guys, come, can any Baba team come and challenge me based on the law? If you are team Baba, please come up and challenge. I mean, come and let's learn. Okay, bring Ogungbe, bring your lawyer. Let's read law. I don't understand.
Yeah.
The small law will decide go read. I come let's have better pass all the lawyers and one of the carry come this case. I don't understand.
No, we just.
It's so basic.
Paprano, the court.
Baba has the right to ask for DNA, but a court monitored and the court conducted DNA, not its own personal conducted DNA. They won't say anything.
Do you know why he asked that?
That's why last year we cried that Aloba asked for the custody of Liam. Adibin Aloba has custody of Liam. Either visitation or any kind of custody, right? Baba Mbad will be seen as the guardian to Liam, which will give Baba Mbad that right.
But Paprano, what do you think that triggered that request from Baba Momat Bigutin?
That's what I'm saying, that they were over emotional.
It's what the court said.
No. That's what I'm saying, that when they went to court, what did they ask courts? Because don't tell me that they come before me as a judge and they say, court, respectfully, the centers that were chosen are unable to do this thing. Probably the quest of checking it didn't went too well. So we want you to give us a grace to re-choose these centers.
Do they need to ask that? That's what I'm asking.
They need to ask court. Court can get this. Court is not acting on behalf of itself. Court is not a court judgment. It's a consent judgment. There has to be two mutual agreement between these two parties. If we said from the beginning that she won't do DNA, there won't be all of these things. They will go straight to fight in court.
Papa, you go too far. The court is presiding over this judgment, and the court themselves failed. But the center they choose failed. So that's an embarrassment in the first place. They should
how do court correct their embarrassment?
That's what I'm saying. The way to do it, hands up in the air, we're starting all over again. We do a due diligence, check all the centers, make sure you pick the right center, and let's start all over again.
If the court finds it, okay, how about the centers running to social media and fighting all of those shenanigans? Maybe court doesn't want that.
The court can put some measures, but on this occasion, the court failed. So they should do the whole thing.
I agree the court failed. The court official, not the judge, because judge did not choose it. The person that was appointed failed. No. Also the court failed. No, I agree. That's the right way. The court failed because you are representing the court, okay, and together. The court failed, all right? So how does the court cover up for this failure, all right? They should either come in the middle, and that's what the court wanted to do. Like, okay, you both don't choose. Now I will choose a very trusted center. But court should understand that one of the party has lost confidence in the court. But will court ever understand that people have lost confidence in them? They will never, because they see that they are the Lord of that room. That whatever they say is fine.
No, but that's not fair. That's not fair.
No court, no judge in their head will be saying that this person have lost confidence in me. They will say, then get out of this place. So if you have lost confidence in them, if you can no longer trust them, then right for them to refuse to change them. As long as they are still there, okay, they can decide that, okay, the best way I think to go about this thing is not the brouhaha. Let me now choose a more reliable person and have this done. If there's any issue, we will resolve it. But I don't want to have the noise, social media everywhere. It's not good for this case, okay? You can't tell. But for me, it is also not a bad thing if the court say, okay, because of this, I'm greatly because of this, because of this, we are greatly sorry, okay? That person has been punished. We are going to choose a different social worker and go back
exactly
and exercise.
Yeah,
that's another solution. Yeah, but again, we don't know whether the courts didn't want them to be participating again because of whatever rage, the social media, rancor, everything. The court may not want them to participate again. The court may say, okay, we are sorry for whatever, but this time, with the court, will handle it and you have to trust us. Sorry. But the father of Mohammed lawyer is agreeing to Aloba that if Wumi does not give them Liam to go and do private DNA, that they are ready to discontinue this case from court. They will no longer do DNA again. That's a very bad news because Baba is automatically saying, I've accepted Liam as my child. That's what I'm saying, that may be a game where they are driving at. Because I told you something. I said, Baba is not the one controlling this DNA case. There are some people behind the scene. Baba is only showing us emotion. Yes, there are some people behind the scene who are working with the court. This is what I'm thinking now. This is my own opinion now. Okay, I'm thinking because of the way everything is going on, because it doesn't make sense. All right, one, the court making mistake. All right, and then on the other side, Baba Mubad, with the gravity of this case, go to VDM, bring a powerful body in. Baba turned down every offer to work with everybody. It's because there's a solution Baba Mubad is working towards. Okay? He's not powerful. He doesn't have any power by his side. Alright? So, there could also be some games on the side of Baba Mubad that we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Anybody pitting Baba Mubad, you're just trying to just bring coward again. Okay? Because Berekete is there. Baba Mubad, why didn't you go through Berekete? Okay? They can cheat you, you are one person. If you are working with bigger people, they'll be careful before they cheat you. You two, you were ready for the cheating. You know that they were going to cheat you. You know ahead. Don't tell me you don't know. Then when that happened, now you are crying. They crazy for your head. You'll be mad for your head.
Thank you. Sorry, just very quick one. Instead of you being insultive, can you send a request and come and talk? All right. Instead of meeting you, if you think you have everything that it takes, come up and talk. Are they doing?
After they will say, Papayano say red law. Papayano say red law. My law is not wasting. It is not wasting. All the lawyer were on a carry call. Now my law.
Because you're rankling. Can you come up? Because I don't like you using that kind of tactics, right? And there's no need to block you again. So you should come up and engage. Yeah.
Sooner or later, they will understand why I'm saying that. After that autopsy, I never wanted to drag Wumi and all these people. I didn't have their time because I was just in pain that we don't do the right thing. I don't want to go and fight a social media fight. I want to fight with evidence. Until all these two people, they went triggering somebody. Go on.
Richie, how are you? How are you, Richie?
Is it only Richie that is here?
Hey, okay, all right.
So I'm too small, you didn't even see me.
All right, hi.
I just didn't like the fact
how are you?
The comment is not good.
Hi, Papariano. I want to speak on what you're talking about. Okay? So first of all, what the court did was criminality. Okay? Was criminality. You have a court that knowingly wanted to do a DNA in a center that wasn't approved for a DNA. That is not okay. That is not okay in any form. Before a court could at least ask for a DNA of an innocent child, I believe that the court should have at least investigate. We are talking about a legal scope. We are not talking about a court underneath a Yaba bridge. This is the magistrate that went to college or that went to university, that studied law, and she knows better or knows better. Before you can ask for, before you can ask for a DNA of a child, of an innocent child, you would have at least go and investigate. That is, to go and investigate to know if that DNA center is an approved DNA center. Unfortunately, that wasn't done. That wasn't done. And look, let me tell you something. What the court did, right? It's really a big issue. It's a big issue, and it's a problem for them. So now, is that integrity? Do you call that integrity? How can you trust a court who knowingly wanted to take a DNA sample to a place where DNA is not being done, and you still want Mr. Loba to trust that court? You know, when people speak, you guys think that we are supporting Mr. Loba, but we are being truthful.
Can I answer you?
Okay, please, sir.
When you are done, okay. Now,
okay, I'm done.
are they doing, okay? Everybody was disappointed on the fact that the center chosen by the court particularly wasn't suitable for the test. We are all disappointed by it. And the right measures, I believe, would have been requested. That is punishment. And that is, that is justice. That's fair enough. Okay. But now, as a solution, I understand. Okay, that's a frustration already. That's a disappointment. And that particular, the magistrate did not choose. The magistrate appointed a corrupt person to who will be disciplined. So after magistrate have disciplined that person, either jail the person or, done whatever to that person. Now my question is this: what solution should come forth? Go on.
If you are asking for a solution to come forth, actually, I don't think there is a solution, Mr. Papariano. Because if you are talking, okay, so now let me tell you something. You said the judge communicates with other, communicates with the court clerk. Okay, the judge communicates with court clerk or whoever has been ordered to at least collect the sample on mobile or to collect the sample on paternity test. So you cannot tell me that the judge who is in charge of this case, who knows about this case, did not communicate with whoever who has been assigned to collect the DNA, to collect a sample from mobile. So if that is the case, then that judge, I don't think he or she knows what he or she is doing. When you send somebody an errand to go and, collect a sample, you need to know who you are sending. And you cannot tell me.
The point of correction, it's not sample now. It's about the center, validation of the center that was chosen.
Okay, well, whether it's the validation of the center or I mean, how are we even sure that the sample that was to be collected is mobile scan sample? I do not trust this court, and I'm sorry to say that. I don't trust the court.
Were you here when I said that the lawyer should apply for the discontinuing of that judge, that they should give a different magistrate? Were you here when I said so?
Even if they give a different magistrate, it's still going to be the same thing.
No, you can't say so. If you have come on now. All magistrates are not the same.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Papariano. Even if they change the judge, it's still going to be the same thing. The best thing to do, yes, sir. The best thing for them to do is for Mr. Lober to collect his own sample and do his own DNA. That's the best thing to do.
His own sample from who? From who?
I mean, if he can collect the sample, from Mobad, and if he can collect the sample from the child, let him go and do his DNA, right? And if that is not the case, right, if we don't want to do, hold on, sir. And if that is not the case, the best thing to do is to scrap this off and let the child be. When the child grows up, the child will know his father's side. That's it.
How is that going? How would the child know his father's side when he grows?
I mean, if the child grows up, the child is going to ask. Because this is becoming an issue, and it's very frustrating.
Do you know how some women can manipulate a child to see the father as a bad person, the grandfather? I mean, are you saying that if a person train a child here, that they cannot manipulate that child, tell the child, I did everything to give you the best life, blah, 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 blah. You are going to be waiting for 20 years' time, 30 years' time. Is that the justice you're waiting for? 30 years justice?
Well, I think I think the best thing to do is for Mr. Loba just to leave this alone.
Okay. You mean Aloba should allow Liam to go with all the property right now, right? Are you saying, is that what you're saying?
I mean, sir, when you're talking about property, and I think maybe why they want to know the paternity of this child is because of the estate. Let's call it estate.
Yeah.
It's because of the estate of Mobile, right? That's why they want to know the paternity of this child. If that is the case, this has to be done properly. And I think Ogungbe knows the right thing to do. And I think Ogungbe has done the right thing. So let's watch and see how this unfolds. But for that magistrate to reorder this.
What right thing did Ogungbe did? What right thing did Ogungbe did?
I know what Ogungbe did, so I'm just going to leave it alone.
No, please tell me. Come on, please tell me now. What did
No. It's okay. It's okay.
Me, I'm telling you everything I know since, but you now you say it's okay. After now, you will not be. Okay. You guys, you'll be kind in other platforms. Let us iron it out here once and for all. But okay.
Well,
okay.
I mean, Mr. Papariano, I think Ogungbe knows what to do, and he has done the right thing. It's not, and I think I really feel for this child because the child deserves to know who his father is, and for the courts to be doing this or to have done this, I think it's just not fair. So let's leave it at it is. So I'm going to step back now. So thank you, sir.
Come, you see, this is what I'm saying right now. Team Umi, they are dragging me on one side. Team Babas, they are dragging me on one side. Yes, now. Papa Pariano ni. This is the only Papariano you guys have. This is the only Papariano you guys have in this case. I am one of the most fair hosts in J4M. The most fair hosts in J4M. No host will speak truth even if it's against them and say it. I'm telling you. For me to come out against Aloba for over 1.5 years or 2 years now. You see? Team Baba Mobad, they did everything. They won't gift me. I said, go to hell with your gifts. Yes, they threatened me. Oh, this and that. I said, no problem. And they now told themselves, don't go to Papariano. Like this is not the first time people, they want to empty this platform. They want to see, you can't empty a house of truth. You can't. You can come ask questions, let's talk about it. Let's talk it out, man to man. And let us accept where things were wrong. Alright? But you trying to manipulate people's brain, thinking that they won't be able to find out those things.
you are just going to be disappointed at the end of the day. And look at all the dance Aloba was dancing. Let's take a look at it. Let's watch the video again. Let me bring it out. Let me play it. Let's watch it again.
There's fears and anxiety with respect to the total history of what transpired at the Corona inquest, where the same thing happened and the result came back inconclusive. So we have objected.
And again, guys, if you watch, women lawyer has not even spoken, okay? From what this particular lawyer is speaking. And again, women lawyer, please let me mute this person. And now, okay, women lawyer too may be playing his own games there that, okay, before I go out to talk, let people talk first, and let's see their reaction. You understand? So, women lawyer, it seems to be more mature than all this small, you understand me? All this small kind of comfy thinking kind of lawyer. Sure, understand? All this lawyer, they think like vengeance. You know, and in fact,
it's a tactical approach.
Exactly, they want to fight war, and I think this lawyer is trying to fight war too. And I know, see, honestly speaking, right, I don't want to even try to say anything that will discount that way, you know, that will affect this lawyer. I don't want to abuse him. I respect his person, but Mr. Lawyer or barrister, unfortunately, the family is a whole different thing. Okay, and I'm sure you would have seen what Papariano is talking about. You as this lawyer, you have a frustration with this family. One day, maybe I would sit with you and you would tell me what you faced, what you went through when you deal with these people. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Can we please meet you once again?
Okay, so my name is Rola Dayogunwe.
Okay, please can you give us the account of what transpired in court today?
At the proceedings of today, we informed the court of what we discovered with respect to the...
Sorry, Ezra Flex, you are saying women lawyer cannot say anything aside what happened in court. No problem, Ezra Flex, okay? Lawyers are very good at covering their shame, okay? You see all these things that this particular lawyer said now. Do you think this lawyer will be telling us, let's even say the court, say, Baba Mohbad, kneel down there. Do you think this lawyer will come and tell us? Okay? Do you think if the judge shouted at this man and corrected him, do you think this man will come and say it? No. But if the other lawyer want to say it, he will tell you that at some point, they even tell this lawyer to get out. Okay? So all those things, we need to hear it. And then we'll ask, what did he say that made them say you should get out? So that is sweet too. You understand me? So you have to hear from the both sides. And then before you can say, you know, this thing happened. That's just basically what I'm saying.
Feedback that my client got over the laboratory that was picked by the respondent and the welfare officer of the court. We went into a fierce argument.
You know, when Baba Mohbad was live before this particular court, Baba was acting as if he owned that court. I swear. That court, it felt like the place looked like you know, just like when you are going to your church, you know the way you are acting now. Like father, you understand? Like a priest. There can be only one pastor in the church,
but you know,
and only one pastor too in the court. Go on.
But I like the fact you said that maybe the lawyer should have acted differently. You know, only God knows. Maybe Baba Mohbad has seen the father, okay, there's no way out for me here, right? Because the court is putting a very difficult condition, right? Which is not possible. And he's asking, and I like what he is asking for, but unfortunately, probably he doesn't have a chance. If the peradventure that the private DNA is granted, he has something to use going forward. Do you understand? And unfortunately, with the situation, that's when Shalaki was referring to the ADR. Remember, you were the one that actually enlighten us here on this platform about the process, because had it been that was granted on the normal court, not the family court, that would have set up a precedent that, okay, from now on, a grandparent could ask for a DNA.
Exactly.
Understand?
Exactly.
But unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
It was moved to
they went to negotiate. Yeah, they went to negotiate.
Yeah. Bingo, that's the one. Okay, yes. Mm-hmm.
Honestly speaking, I don't think this lawyer fresh like this when doing that Berekete call. I don't think it was. This J4M, the thing they make people the fat. Even this tell me, that girl don't come fat too. She not J4M, they make her the fat. She was very slim when she joined this case. Very slim. Like, and all her cheeks were inside. So now, this particular lawyer, I don't know whether he will leave this job. Okay, I don't know, because some people are saying that Amali is the one that brought him. I don't know how true is that.
Yeah.
I want calling that. Let's sing now. Komale Bajeo. Oyagbe. Ishe Oluwa. Sing now. Kole Bajeo. Ishe Oluwa. Komale Bajeo. This is a time of praising God. It's a time to thanking God for making us, alive, and for seeing by ourselves the different shenanigans that has been ongoing on both sides. On both sides. Okay. Who is singing? Continue. Ajeye ni yóò jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tí náírà máa lè ràn. Ajeye ni yóò jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tí mú yìí wá ràn. Iṣẹ́ tí mú yìí wá ràn. Ajeye ni yóò jẹ́. We don't pay money, we have done our part. I mean, their own part is to fight in court. Our own part is to put our hard-earned money. Some of us, we work under ice. We work under ice, under hot sun. Yeah, Nigeria. I don't black finish. Out of time to find Jenny. Royalty. At the end of the day, Baba is making money from his own music. Wumina is acting. From before our eyes, Baba became a celebrity of what? And Baba became an artist that is not singing commercially. And before our eyes, Wumi became an actress. Now, what have you been the past 3 years? What have you been the past 3 years? See Wumi achievement now. In the past 3 years, she became an actress. Baba, in the past 3 years, he became an artist. How about you? Iṣẹ́ t'Olùgbàlà rán. Ajẹyẹ ni wọ́n jẹ́. Iṣẹ́ t'Olùgbàlà rán. Ajẹyẹ are draggers. They say they are dragging me. Dragons, dragons queen. I mean dragons king. Hey, Tiringa, come show me drag.
Some people lost their job, some people lost their house, some people lose their life, but these people, some people lost their
because their notes is out there.
Some people lost their people, some people lost their wife. But these people, they enjoy everything, they embrace everything.
This platform, right? So many people, they have tried to control this platform. They have tried to make it either, they are just fighting. They want to drag us under Team Wumi or under Team Baba. We say no. We greet everybody. Let us resolve this thing. It's a concerning problem. Yes. We all feel affected. But we have to do it the right way. That is the only way. Ani oba ni konkoja oba ki gbogbole. I think people will sleep peacefully in one part of the world, and in another part of the world, people will be rotating. They will be sleeping and be rotating like this to this side of the bed. If royalty come now, a dime they won't give you from that royalty. A dime they won't give you.
1 naira.
You see, I'm very happy, right? There are some people that were very emotional on my platform. I called them personally. One was even saying that his husband will want to have sex, sleep. The husband will be in the bed waiting. And the person will just be in jail for him. Say, "Why will be no palm bad? I think my DNA."
You just discover the man for fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I
was very mad. Do you understand? And then I have to come in between. And I told the person, I'm going to block you, but I love you. Oh, sorry. And I did. And
even some of us said, that 2023-2024, some of us said secret will not chop him because of justice for Oba.
Do you know how many yash me I see where I don't let go?
We secret will not chop him.
Now Yabo girls now full everywhere. Me I don't even say me I not chop anything again. I beg.
We not chop him. We say we dey fight justice for Oba.
Any girl will say, I love Yabo, I love Queen Mother. I'm on no problem. Me sure.
As you know, chop break. Baba Mohbad they do 2 songs, 3 songs.
Now I can't wear white clothes in the show pity. Coach them. Come and give. If you want me to pity you, come and give us accountability. Okay, 3 songs. Okay, and go and take that song. That song that you sang. Eba mi be aláṣejù kò jẹ́ rojú ṣẹlẹ̀ ayé mi. Eba mi be wọ́n introduction. This is Mohbad that. You see, go and take it down. Take it down.
Mohbad that.
The day you speak truth and it doesn't favor this group, they want to tear you. The day, you see, when I was dragging this lady called Temi now, I know how many of them enter my inbox. Well done, sir. Sir, now you're on the right path. I said, I'm on the right path. Okay, don't worry. I'm on the right path, Abi. Okay. I'm telling my truth. You say, I'm on the right path. No problem. I will keep telling my truth. Maybe this night I will ask them again. How far am I still on the right path?
When they use emotion, spoil everything. 2023, as early as 2023.
I'm on the right path.
Don't be say they see the causes, carry picture out. You are anti-justice, you are this one, you are this one. Now everybody eye don't open now. Let's even say
I want to do bias. I can't even be. Because my conscience don't die. Many, you see, you cannot be under Baba Mohbad and be under Wumi and be intelligent. Because people who are under Wumi, they are making them to say everything right about whatever Wumi does. Those under Baba Mohbad, they are making them right about whatever the man does. I can't be. You are embarrassing my education. You are making my school look stupid. In fact, my teacher won't be proud of me.
I suffer learn. I suffer learn. When other children don't go out, don't go club, me I sit there the soft equation. Now wait for me to use my brain. You can't say make I dey under carpenter wey no go school.
Small people mental brain. People mental brain is messed up.
You mean google.com? Somebody said I mean google.com. You say my teacher.
Yeah, no be everyone answer be that. Not Baba Mohbad favorites be that.
Ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
I love I don't replace them. But let's be fair, yeah. Even if you say my teacher na Google or na ChatGPT, at least I go learn from a source. Learning must take place from somewhere. A book, library, somewhere. You have to learn, right? Even students do research, right? But at the end of the day, the things I am saying, does it make sense or not?
You remember when this lady came back from Embelembe? We can't move from one platform to another to support Aloba. This everyone has. Nobody waits for no cause.
I bet leave that woman. They don't spoil your mental health. Let them cool off. Let them cool off. Even Faboni himself, thank God for Faboni. Faboni that time. Even Faboni. This one doesn't go anywhere.
I can never jealous of you now because I know that Josie, I know they there, I know be part of, I know be you people kind of people. I'm not that type of people. Why would I be true? But I'm just trying to let you know that period that you just came back from Brekete, when you go meet Josie, you just go from one platform to another. That time they abuse people here and there. They fight like hell that time. You fought people many times. Everyone answered.
All right.
You know, people think that when you are against Mr. Aloba, that you are more or less supporting women. That's the mistake we are making. But if you try to correct Aloba, this is what we don't feel like you are doing. We don't like it. This is what you should do. I mean, you are amazing. Can
I say something? Can I add something there?
But you think you are supporting women automatically.
Sholaki, let me say something there. Do you remember that when I knew you were fighting each other, you were defending Baba Mohbad?
Yes, I remember.
Okay. That's where our fight come. You were Team Baba. So at some point, there are some men that I blocked. There's a man they call Sina. Maybe you know that man. The man before he left jail for him, he was Team Baba abusing me all the time. He came to beg me, apologize, and then leave jail for him. Instead he's leaving. Okay, but they said there's one person he has to apologize to before he leave, and said that person is me. That he has hated me. He thought I was lying up until he made his own findings. He said he's sorry. At every time he continued to ask me sorry, now I see him in politics platform. He doesn't even need anything G for him again. So the same thing with you too. Because I remember if I was not patient, I wouldn't have been able to have you. So there was a back and forth between me and you always, because that time you were still supporting Bamubad. And at the end of the day, slowly
from him.
Exactly, you started seeing differently.
I fell for him. I was emotional. And when I realized that,
I follow politics.
When I realized that, but now people think that when you are talking about the man, that this man didn't do well, you're not automatically supporting me. Look at what that woman said today. The woman was frustrated. That no, your problem with this man. You see, we have been saying it for the past almost more than a year.
I don't want to block you. Don't say that one here again, no. What do you mean by Nigeria will happen to you guys one day? I will block you. Don't say that here. What do you mean by Nigeria? This is what we are still talking. The sentiment that people are calling for yourself. You are trying to tell us that it's Nigeria that happened to Baba Mohbad, Abi? Is that what you are saying? Nigeria happened to Baba Mohbad that he cannot do the right thing? That you people are supporting him to do wrong thing. Come on, stop
scam
it.
us. So because Nigeria culture should be scamming us.
Come on.
All these ones, then they UK, but they are not okay. I want to one in UK to are okay. If you want to
You see, maybe in the next 1 month or 2 months now, this person we are talking about now will know how to come out. Look at the way the woman came out today. The problem is that man.
So okay, let me
don't have any problem.
Okay, let me tell something right. I can assure you, like him, that the silence of Wumi lawyer says a lot. Okay, behind the scene, we go and meet them as usual. They want to solve it family. You know, I have said it that the only way they can solve this thing, they have to go back to family table. She understand? And that is what they will do. For Aloba to say he's discontinuing this case, you should understand that Wumi is not going to do what? He's not going to allow private DNA. And Aloba wanted for his lawyer to advise him to go to High Court and let them demand that it's a statutory order now. We review everything that the judge has done. The same statutory order that this particular person got, Bankole and Smith, okay, to remove the coroner magistrate from the coroner inquest. You remember that time? Statutory order. So they can apply to a higher court to ask that the particular judge in this case recuse her position and have a different magistrate, which they will explain to that magistrate the frustration and everything, and that new magistrate will make things more easy for them. But for them, they don't want solution. For Mohbad, they don't want solution. Okay, I told you they don't want solution. They always go to where it's hard, where there's no solution, because they don't want solution. They know that if they say, okay, Wumi, we want to do private DNA, and Wumi say no, all right. They know that Wumi will say no, and then Bamba will now withdraw the case. And when he withdraw the case, he will be blaming Wumi will blame Bamba, and they will go and negotiate behind the scene. They will leave social media. They will leave social media with the debate of Wumi did not want. Then this side will say no, Wumi wanted. Okay, but Bamba will withdraw the case. So you guys will be arguing on this, and then they will be enjoying behind the scene.
Yeah,
again, yes, and he will leave. He will say, want to go and bury Mohbad. You know what I'm saying? And the excuse he will give, he will say he's frustrated with the courts. But he can fight harder, but he refuses. Because they are...
I disagree a little bit. I disagree a little bit. I'll tell you why.
Why?
You know, you see, changing the...
Can you just talk? Educate the people I'm coming. Just talk 10 minutes, I'm coming.
Yeah, okay. Changing the magistrates, changing anything will not solve the problem. I personally don't believe that. Because only I will go changing magistrate, changing all these things. These people have made up their mind already. This is what they want to do. To go to High Court, go to anywhere. You are going to meet the same stubborn block. It's been decided. The only problem is like you would have solved it in the beginning. Now, looking for a way out. That way out is you starting all over again. That's my own belief. Starting all over again.
That's all I think. The truth of the matter is, the day Mohbad buying, that Baba got there, Baba already know what happened. The Buaha that made Aloba to come out to the public to support us. The Diabo not came out to say that Baba Mohbad has given them consent to go and bury Mohbad because he has known what happened. But they just try to come out to get money from the public. They try to play a long game. But people are not saying this. So some people that are still, I don't want to call them dumb, they are still falling for this man. That is what they came out to do. And the reason why Abba came out to come and get this money is because the victim they share did not favor him. The property they share did not favor him. It favored Liam. That is what Baba came out to. It's not for justice.
Aloba did not come out for justice.
Yeah, we all believe that. We're just trying to say, okay, when we don't have the evidence.
Everything is going to Liam. That's why he came out. He already he has come.
Yeah, he accepted already. I agree with you. That's my own thought at the end of the day. Then, I said, after all said and done, that's my own thought that, I mean, the business went wrong. I always say it, the business went wrong. And the guy decided, okay.
It's Nigerians, the whole world that want justice. But if Aloba know that the way we drag this justice is what is going to be the outcome of how he allowed the whole thing from the onset, he will not. If we can read the Baba Mohbad containers, the very first day they were in what did they do? Where the police were giving out the speech. That very first day, look at Joseph Aloba containers. The very first day that the police came out to give us, they came out to read this thing for us. The first conference they made, go and look at Aloba's containers. The very first day. Because this one already know what happened. He only come out because Nigerians are saying, who? Nigerians are calling him, he's a pastor. Who call him pastor? He's not a pastor. He's a church member that is in the choir department. But because of the white he's wearing, people turn him to pastor. Because when he come out that time to come and do life, he will be bringing handkerchief to wipe his face. People will be saying, Baba Ekpele, Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín, Ekpele. All this emotion trapped the whole Nigeria down. It's Nigerian people, all our Yoruba people that praise this man. They are the one that gave him the what do they call it? The chieftaincy of pastor. Who made him to be a pastor? He's not a pastor. He's not a pastor.
I know we are annoyed, really. We are really annoyed about how the whole thing went.
Mr. Shola, Mr. Shola, you are just getting annoyed. Me, I've already made up my mind since 2024 that I've already seen the limelight. So I'm not even going to.
Is that before me or before? It was after you I made up my mind too. And I've been following the whole thing.
All this one that they are abusing us, all this everyone anti that they are abusing us, that they are abusing us then. I've made up my mind, let them keep going because they are ranting. They were ranting then.
You can imagine one which God just said today. I asked myself, after almost 3 years, this woman is just talking.
There's one lady that they called Justice for Mohbad. I still send message. She used to DM me with different video. She used to be emotional. I still told her today, Madam, please go and rest your brain. These people have already moved on. Don't kill yourself for your children or for your husband. Okay? They moved on. They know what is going on. Only people that don't want to, they want to give themselves high blood pressure for no reason, or they want to die untimely death, that they will continue to drag people and be fighting and be cursing themselves because of Baba Mohbad. To fear cannot win.
Do you think we should drag the man?
I might be obsessed with you. What concerns me on you? Everyone anti, that one is Baba Mohbad's first wife, but the rest of them start lining up. She's Baba Mohbad. When Aloba say there's some people sweet person, she's no more on the list now. You better go and find something to do. If you are in UK, you better go and relax your head and go and look for something else to do, okay?
I don't think I think it's okay now.
It's not, this one you are doing, it doesn't favor you, okay? Go and look for something.
I think it's just trying to wind you up, and I don't think it's, personally to me, everyone's anti is okay.
Yeah, you know, do you know her? You don't know her.
She comments at times, and I see
you don't know her, Sholake. If you know everyone anti in late 2024, you will know that you don't know her. This woman, she can die for Joseph Aloba. Hey, there's no way she will not go.
She will climb up. She will climb up the platform like this. Course we start before you know it. This woman.
Oh my God.
Before you know it, we don't need that from one platform to another. She joined. Ask her how many groups does she join. She know how many groups she joined. This everyone auntie. She know how many groups she joined.
No, she what says. That's a slander. That's a slander. That's. I mean, she has made up her mind that she doesn't want it. I don't think she. I mean, nobody will be able to say anything about.
You know what is killing us in Nigeria, eh? What is killing Nigerian people mostly is number one, emotion. Number two, majority of people just see people are fighting. They don't really know the meaning of the fight. They just want to kill. Follow. They cannot make up their mind. That is what is going on. In this justice for mobile, many people are follow. Make I follow you. Because they are fighting Baba here. I don't want to fight. Let me not too. Go and join them. Because they said this one is here. Because they don't want to sit down, digest, and think that is this thing right? If this thing happened to me, how will I do it? People don't want to go for that. That is part of what spoiled justice for mobile. And the first impression of emotion that people are carrying around, a single father that send the boy to school, that do this with carpentry job, with this one. That is a motto that now killed everybody. Many people. But some people start seeing limelight and they try to come out. That is where the wahala starts. Anti-justice, he did not want justice. So what concerns me what is my gain for being an anti-justice? That I don't want justice. If they share mobile property now, they share about their loyalty now. Will I see 1 naira there? I cannot get 1 naira. I can't get 1 naira from it. But we are trying to fight justice so that we can see good things that is happening in this country. But people don't want that. If you try to say something and people are now being scared, they are careful of coming out to come and speak their mind. Because if you speak your mind, you become anti-justice. If you speak the truth, you become the devil of the town. But when everybody is now seeing the truth now, I think everybody can now sit down very well. And
that's why I fell for that woman tonight. Today, this afternoon, I fell for the woman. Yeah, I mean, she can't speak for long. She has to voice out. I don't know. You guys are gagging me. I want to be dragged. Go and say anything. This is my truth. I will fight for her so much that, I say, this woman is dying. This woman will go and sleep tonight and she'll be, happy a little bit that I was able to speak my mind. Let them go and do anything for me because it was part and parcel of them. And she has been dying in silence. And you guys are pushing words to my mouth. I don't want to speak. I think I have to say something. There's a problem here. Ask her, what's the problem? He said the only problem we have is Aloba. They tell us, why Aloba? Why do you want to? I said, there's a lot of things you want to say. And it's like somebody who is part and parcel with something, telling you that I was in, I know what happened, now the whole thing gone, but I cannot say it. But the only problem is this person. So where do we go from here? We are not even there. We always believe that it's this man that is the problem. But because we are against the man, they think we are supporting women. I don't know. That's why I keep wondering when I hear that people are defecting. Why are you defecting? For what? There's no evidence anywhere. You know that they can say, support Aloba to joy. I've been supporting Aloba, I've been doing this. Yes. But when I saw the truth, and I realized that, it doesn't make sense to me. Because I'm not supporting Aloba again, doesn't mean I have to support a lesser evil. Because this one is terrible. You rather go and support the lesser evil. The two of them are evil. They don't want to just look at it. Let it how it plays. How do you think when That's the only thing I can look at. And, okay, let's see what happens. That's what I see here. Like me and you, we are neutral. Look at what is going to happen at the end of the day. Not supporting anybody. But now to say you want to go and say sorry to somebody because you have been supporting somebody, you got a wrong decision, you make a wrong decision. It doesn't matter. People can get it wrong. Yeah. Because you got it wrong, does that mean that the other person is right? If the other person is not right too, and you're not convinced, then you stay on your lane. Let's be on our lane. And be looking. Until the whole truth comes out. So, I'm surprised people are deflecting, people are begging, saying sorry to some people, saying sorry. It's terrible. Because I can see a lot of friends of mine that, not really friends, that I see them, and the way they talk, and the way they're not doing, I keep wondering. I said, for what the woman said today, she was like trying to lean towards me. I said, no, this woman should not do this. After 3 years with this man, because evidence, when there's no evidence, why should I come? I said, no, this woman should not do this. You said something very, very okay. I've listened to you, but don't go there. Don't just go there. And that is the problem. People are frustrated because you don't have evidence. Doesn't mean that. I'm just trying to educate the public. Just tell you my mind. Because you don't have evidence, which is normal. You can't get evidence now. It's the government. And you try your best to support the man to get you evidence. And he mess it up. So what you do? Is the other party giving you evidence? No! Then why should you have to go and support the other party? Just let's look at what is going to happen. Let's be talking about it. No matter how long. People say, maybe you are 10 years. You can be talking about it. If you are tired, you can just leave. Once in a while, you can come back. People have left and come back. Yeah. I can go tomorrow and come back in next 1 month. What do you see here? Oh, let me see what Baba is saying. I know when I decide to tomorrow and say he's supporting me. I will say, no, I don't believe in that. I'm sorry, unless I'm convinced. But these people are not convinced because they don't have evidence and they have been supporting somebody for the past 3 years. They want to change their mind. Just like that. And they're gaining momentum, a lot of momentum. A lot of our people who believe in justice. No support for Bangladesh. But defecting for what? And you keep wondering, why are they doing that? I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just telling us that the evidence you want, we don't have it. Doesn't mean that you have to go back. Just keep asking for just Mohbad, support Mohbad to get justice. Not because what happened today, what the man has done, you know that you don't like it, and you have been trying your best, then you want to go back to a lesser evil. Both of them are, I put them on the same power. Even today that, you know that I will blame Baba Mohbad more because public complexes with you. This lady never said you want justice. You just want everything gone as soon as possible. She doesn't have the stress. She can't even talk to the public. She's an introvert. Let's be realistic here. She was forced to, all this is she's saying. She was forced. That's why there's inconsistency every time she's saying anything. Call her tomorrow. What she said last year is totally going to be different. Call her tomorrow. Ask her the same question.
They are talking to you. They say, which woman are you talking about?
Women now.
They say, which woman spoke today that you were saying that?
One with God. One with God. If we can play it. I love her speech today. Really. I was just coming home and I was with my other accounts and I was just listening to it. Oh, the woman was frustrated. She was forced to talk. She's been bottling it. And I'm very sure she's going to sleep tonight and be very okay. And she was even warning them.
Okay.
There's nobody in this G4M that will not know that woman.
Okay.
The one with she transformed everything. She spent her money. She's an old woman. She show her face. That enough is enough. She can't continue to allow you people to continue like this. You keep cursing me. Now, I want to curse more. You have forced me to talk now. You guys are deceiving yourself. Go and curse me. We don't have any problem here. We're just making noise for unnecessary. The only problem you guys have is about what? He said it. I decided to stand by it. That we don't have any problem. He said it was part of UAT. What they did there, it was part of that guy in America. It was part of everybody. And they can't even do anything without her because it's a large contributor. You have to keep her.
I have to put a sign request. Let's come and engage before the panel comes back. Please, if you want to engage, you want to say something about what happened today, come on.
If somebody can pay it, she explained a little bit, but she was not able to.
Parano is coming, he's doing something. Let's just engage.
If somebody can pay, that's what that woman said. At least it's a little bit to convince like some people that this thing is, we'll be saying it, is very bad. Let me be realistic here. Nobody is supporting me here. He's the man.
Anyone with God, any record.
I just come online.
There must be record. Yeah.
I never done it. Even to listen to something, I just listen to it. That's all. I don't know what this man said. He explained a lot.
Hello. Should we find it and play it? Sheka Waka play.
Okay.
Emma, so just be talking. Let me go and find it. Be talking.
I just want to hear it again. And I mean, you can see in the woman's voice, she was moved. She was forced to talk. She has to talk. She wants to hear everybody.
Class one is going to by Sholake. For mobile, University of Justice for mobile. Must record.
I don't even do. I can't even bother myself to do it. And that's the problem. I can't even bother myself. Not that I don't know how to do it, but I can't even bother myself to do it.
I don't want to go.
It's just to listen to people and I digest it. Is it making sense to me? If it makes sense to me, I will say it. Just like the way the woman makes sense to me, and I can ask myself, I say, after woman, after 3 years, at the end of the day, the woman has been liberated.
Is he the one with God they call coach? No, because coach is still Baba, this thing, no. It's still Baba.
No, that one with God, it's like a very good money bags for them.
Okay. Okay, that woman that they use, that mama that is mama one with God, I remember.
One with God, yeah.
And that woman spend money, oh. Hey, oh my show.
Also now, who mentions? God told me. Oh no, I ticket for I mean, I'm not to play to was in Seku. Oh yeah, I bought it myself. She said it. She said it. I bought it. No, need to know.
I want to know about the others or it's mommy like them, no? Only support you like
only a favor for them in UAG. Only a favor for them in UAG.
Come here, I can't DT, or come someone courage, come up with justice from over the whole long over.
Suddenly, only the Batamo. Only is ready to face the consequences for what he said, and it is ready for them to say anything, to them to cause her. She doesn't care again. But if you force her more, she had a lot of things to say. So there is no problem anywhere.
He tried.
There is no problem anywhere. So if you guys keep talking and looking for any problem, no problem. The only problem we have is Papa Mbat.
Yes, the woman tried to.
How can you say that? Can you tell us what the problem with Papa Mbat? Well, she couldn't say it. She was trying to. She was trying to say some a little bit. She wasn't trying to nail it. I mean, yeah, I understand her. Really, because I got like that, yeah. Oh, the mad bob, I'm going anywhere. After all said and done, why should I come and...
Sorry, did anybody record that show? I'm just asking the general public. If you are a blogger and it's recorded, please let me know where I can find it. I've checked the other place I can't find it, but let me still be checking. But if you know where I can get it, just tell me. So I'm still finding Sha.
Honestly, is it the time that they are dragging Arifa that woman came in to come and beg everybody? Or during the time that they are fighting Westo? Or during the time that they are fighting this Baba Mohbad God, that this woman will be there? That woman
this is a woman that said she doesn't talk on the platform.
Right.
That she always begging everybody.
When it's coming to they are dragging people, she used to come and settle it as an elderly woman.
She even swear that she's going to sponsor Papa if she wants to go back to school.
Yeah.
Tell me the school you are going. Tell the school to send the money, the fee to me. I'm going to pay it, and she swear if she doesn't pay it, that she's not educated at all. And she's saying it to his face. You see, she wants justice, but she's frustrated. The only problem I'm having, towards the end, I'm only long, if you ask her now, tomorrow, is getting as charged, and she's not getting on myself. And this lady is getting as charged. She's complicit. Let's be realistic here. Because you are frustrated, nobody listens to you. Hello?
I know this person did not have it. Kaboni.
Let me check online.
Àwọn màmá tí wọ́n ti jà sẹ́yìn ní justice from over. People are just realizing that justice is getting to an end, and I hope people will come back to their normal self because no, it's them. Them. Mr. Maidova, Emma Boluke, Killing Consal and then Emma Boluke, Kewasoro looking. It's okay. Josie has done justice for Robert.
It's the biggest one. They will post it later. Let's just wait. They will post it later. They have not posted it.
Where is this guy? You see that this guy kept mute now, did not talk.
Which guy?
Immunizer, what did they call him?
That's why I said that they paid him now. They always pay him now.
You met us here in justice on whether you are doing blah, 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 blah. Why do you not talk today? Now, you're supposed to don't do video today. You that immunizer.
No, I told you. All of them that are paid to be putting wrong narrative. May God punish all of them. That's one thing. My conscience can't do it. You know? My good conscience cannot do these things that they are doing. Like, how will I know the truth and you be telling me to be saying something else? By myself, I'll use my brain to check it. Even if I say today, once I hear intelligent people speak, I'll question everything until I get it right. That's messing my brain now. You know, that's messing me up. Okay. Okay.
You see,
where did she speak? It may be this one, no? Wait. I was looking for super vibe, so it was not super vibe.
No.
Okay. Go continue everybody.
Were you there? Was anybody there when?
No, I think Fire Force said he had this. I don't know whose platform.
No, I was here. Super vibes. Is what?
Okay. It's not this one then.
If somebody recorded
that time, the case took 11 years before it was determined. I'm not saying Mohbad's own will run.
Shut up, Jerry.
That's much.
This was Mama now.
This was out.
Will I call her first lady or second lady?
They like to lie to themselves. They like to lie. You see, and people you come out of Chris, come out of Kolo. They take everything for joke. You see, me, I'm somebody that King come to shell and prepare me kale. You can't like King come take me on away. I wouldn't happy. Martin Mobitan law, can't do share anything. Martin, the moment one thing, let one shut up in the last thing, inconclusive money. And Baba did not even deny the result. He did not even deny it. He just gently. One should people won't tell me anything shelly. One no public, one jello. This one white garment come out, pity at the time. But that's shitty.
It's this.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica che il segnale al quale è abbinato vale solo per i veicoli rappresentati.
Vero.
La patente di categoria 1 consente al conducente che ha meno di 18 anni di trasportare un passeggero, ma solo se lo stesso è maggiorenne.
Vero. Allora. Solo maggiorenne, ok.
Sulle carreggiate, sulle rampe e sugli svincoli di autostrade e strade extraurbane principali il conducente può invertire il senso di marcia in casi di particolare emergenza.
Ripeti questa domanda, per favore. Scusa? Sì.
Sulle carreggiate, sulle rampe e sugli svincoli di autostrade e strade extraurbane principali il conducente può invertire il senso di marcia in casi di particolare emergenza.
È falso.
stato di shock si manifesta con ampie macchie scure sulla pelle.
Falso.
Il casco deve essere di taglia corretta.
Vero.
Il limite massimo di velocità su strade extraurbane secondarie è di 90 km all'ora per autocaravan di massa complessiva fino a 3,5 tonnellate.
Vero.
Il semaforo di onda verde in figura viene posto anche sulle autostrade.
Vero.
Nell'incrocio rappresentato in figura il veicolo L deve attendere il transito dei veicoli E e C. Nell'incrocio rappresentato in figura il veicolo L deve attendere il transito dei veicoli E e C. Segnale raffigurato consente il transito agli autotreni, autoarticolati ed autosnodati.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato consente il transito agli autotreni, autoarticolati ed autosnodati.
Falso. Secondo me sì, perché il segnale raffigurato consente il transito dell'autotreno, articolato. Ok, dice falso, ok.
Il segnale raffigurato impone di dare la precedenza nei sensi unici alternati.
Vero.
In presenza del segnale raffigurato possiamo procedere senza cautela, dato che abbiamo il diritto di precedenza.
Vero.
In presenza del segnale, le autovetture sono soggette a revisione periodica.
Vero. Scusa.
Le autovetture sono Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un senso unico.
Vero.
In corrispondenza di incroci extraurbani non è consentito effettuare la fermata.